Hi, welcome back to Sitting Under Trees Reading Books. Today we're going to read Grandpa's Tractor by Wayne Garland, and this old tree is our host today, and we're actually going to sit sort of inside this old tree and read Grandpa's Tractor. I hope you're having a good day. It is a beautiful, warm spring, sunny day today, and this is a lovely book that I hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining us. Grandpa Joe and Timmy were going to see the old farm where Grandpa Joe used to live when he was a boy. Grandpa Joe told Jimmy that the farm had been sold long ago, but there was still something there to see. They're leaving town, headed to the farm. When they arrived, the first thing they saw was an old boarded-up farmhouse and a faded red barn with the roof fallen in. "It's hard to believe," Grandpa said, "but this was a beautiful place. There were no other houses around here, just open fields and pastures for the cows." Grandpa Joe and Timmy walked through the weeds past the barn. "There it is," said Grandpa. "What's that?" asked Timmy as he pointed to a rusty hulk of machinery. "That's the most important thing a farmer can own. It's a tractor," Grandpa said with a sad smile. Wow, look at that. Timmy stared at the old tractor. It was covered with rust. Only a few bits of red paint were left. The tires were flat, and saplings were growing out of the engine. "When I was a boy, that tractor was new, with shiny red paint. My father used it for almost all the chores around the farm," Grandpa said proudly. There it is. I think that's Grandpa as a little boy helping, don't you think? "When I was your age, my dad let me sit on his lap and steer the tractor as we plowed the fields," Grandpa said with a happier smile. The more Grandpa Joe talked about the tractor, the more excited he became. "After we plowed, we would plant the seeds for corn or alfalfa to feed the cows." Timmy imagined the tractor when it was shiny and red, with its motor rumbling and with tires that were new and round. "When it was harvest time, we gathered the corn and hay and stored all of it in the silo for the cows to eat during the winter." Grandpa pointed to the tumbled-down tower that used to be the silo. "In the fall, my father would hitch a wagon onto the back and ride the whole family up to the orchard to pick apples." Grandpa laughed. "I would eat almost as many as I picked." By now, Timmy could see the shiny red tractor even though he was standing right next to a pile of rust. "We would load the wagon with our corn and squash and pumpkins and sell them down by the road." Timmy remembered his own mom and dad buying a pumpkin last year for Halloween. "My father could fix this tractor no matter what broke. He knew every nut and bolt. He could take it all apart and put it right back together. I used to help him." Timmy wished he could fix the broken down tractor right now. "In the winter, we would hook a sled to the tractor and haul firewood to heat the house," Grandpa said. Timmy tried to imagine winter, even though it was summer. "At Christmas time, Mother would bundle up all the children, and Dad would give us a ride on the sled back into the woods so we could pick out our Christmas tree." When Timmy looked at the old farmhouse, he could picture the smoke rising from the chimney and the lights from the Christmas tree twinkling through the window. "Grandpa, thanks for bringing me here," Timmy said. "I never knew tractors were so important." The end. And there's the picture of the tractor that inspired this author to write this book. He imagined a farmer getting off that tractor 50 years ago, and he started writing this story. Grandpa's Tractor. Thanks for joining me today. I think this tree that we're sitting under may also have been thriving at about the time that tractor was thriving in our book. It's not thriving anymore, but it was still a good shelter today for sitting under trees reading books. Thanks for joining me. I hope you sit under a tree and read a book today. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.